Greetings, Pilgrim. It's Will from StormTheCastle.com. And it's Sunday, which means we're going to be visiting a church or a cathedral. Take a walk with me in the library. I'll pick out a video for you. I'll tell you a little bit more about it while I run some video. We're going to look at some pictures, some video of the outside, and we'll go inside. And we kind of got lucky because on the day I visited, there was a wedding going on, so I got some footage, a little bit of footage of that. But let's launch right into it. This is St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York City. Okay, so St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York City. Let me tell you just a little bit about it. I'm going to show you some footage of the outside. You know, it's crammed into New York City, which I guess you could say grew around it, so there's not a whole lot of room. And I've talked a little bit about this, how nowadays these cathedrals and churches, you know, they're squashed in, you know, as urban sprawl around them. But I could get a little bit of video and a little bit of some pictures of the outside. And I also got lucky, like I mentioned, in that there was a wedding going on the day I was there, which is kind of nice. There's the bride and groom. And I love the bells, the church bells that go off. That's really special. Let me tell you a little bit about the cathedral. The cornerstone was laid in 1858. You know, and there were previous structures here, but for this structure, it was opened in 1879. The spires were completed in 1888, and the cathedral was consecrated in 1910. So it took a while. It didn't take 200 years, but it took quite a while. And actually, there was more work done on it, and going right on into the 1940s, including the stained glass. And a lot of restoration work was done in the 1970s. So that's it. We'll enjoy some of the outside here, the wedding, and then when you see the doors, we'll go inside, and I'll show you some pictures of the inside, and I'll show you a little bit of video of the inside. And I couldn't access the central section to get a good picture or video of the altar and the baldacchino over the altar, because that area was all roped off. It wasn't possible for me to get in there because of the wedding that was going on, which is, well, quite understandable. But there you go. There's the outside. And you know, New York City's kind of crazy. And that's Rockefeller Plaza with the Atlas right across the street from St. Patrick's. But, you know, it's Gothic architecture, and I love Gothic architecture. So I won't really talk that much here. We'll just look at some pictures, and I'll close out. And then we'll look at some video of the interior.